Hey guys, Retro Badger here. So in this video, I want to try and recreate the battle from Star Trek First Contact. So I've researched and come up with most of the ships that were there. I think I've got pretty much all of them except the Soyuz class, but Miranda's pretty close. And we're going to be facing an assimilation cube. Here we go. Now I do have the original Sovereign as well, before the refit. It looks flatter, sorry, not fatter. Doesn't have quite as much weapon hardpoints on it.
Their forward shield is draining.
Everybody ready to make some history? Right, that is one big cube. The game's handling it really well. This is great.
Yes, sir. Intercept course plotted.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Okay, let's try and do some damage here.
Shield is draining.
So we've kind of arrived a bit early to the fight. We were later before, in the actual movie, if you remember.
Shields are at 75%.
Their top shield has failed.
This is Captain Picard of the Enterprise. I'm taking command of the fleet. Lower your shields and prepare to be assimilated. Don't look at me like that, number one.
Captain, our attacks are draining their right shield.
Oh, can you imagine if he'd done that? That would have been like
25%.
such a plot twist. Oh, they fired that weird thing. Have you noticed how the shields have dropped? Oh no, we're in trouble here.
Our attacks are draining their right shield.
That's going to be a problem.
Simulated friendly ship has been destroyed.
Captain Ahab! No!
Red alert, shields up.
Let's try that again. Now, Mr. Worf, I hope you remember how to fire phasers this time. So it looks like the assimilation cube fired that shield draining weapon, and it completely wrecked our shielding.
Captain, their attacks are draining our starboard shield.
Now, I believe the Sovereign refit can fire more photons. It has stronger shielding,
Captain,
and it
our
looks
attacks
different.
are draining their right shield.
We should not fire on
Now, I
targets,
think
Captain.
Their bottom
the
shield is
Enterprise in
draining,
the
sir.
movie arrived
Shields
quite
are at
late to the battle.
75%.
The Borg cube already had quite a bit of
Their
damage,
shield has collapsed,
as
sir.
I remember Data commenting. Now, the question is, if the Enterprise had arrived at the beginning of the battle,
Captain, their attacks
I
are
think it
draining
might
our
have been
starboard
destroyed.
shield.
Possibly, because the Borg would have considered that the biggest threat of all, and it would have targeted
Simulated
everything at
friendly
it.
ship has been destroyed.
So it's kind of a good thing it arrived late, really, if you think about it.
Integrity at 75%.
Their left shield is draining, Captain.
Simulated friendly ship has been destroyed.
Port shield draining, Captain.
Sir, the right
Okay.
shield has failed.
Look at this, I'm firing from a distance of nearly 90 kilometers, and I'm still taking major damage. These assimilation cubes are rock solid.
Simulated friendly ship has been destroyed.
They're absolutely huge as well.
Shields are at 50%.
Their aft shield has failed, Captain.
Shields are at 50%.
Oh no, there goes the Akira!
Shield has
Simulated
failed.
friendly ship has been destroyed.
You broke your little ships, Ahab!
Sir, our aft shield is draining.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Simulated friendly ship has been destroyed.
Ooh, this is not going to end well.
Integrity at 25%.
Integrity
Simulated
at
friendly ship
75%.
has been destroyed. Simulated friendly ship has been
Shields are
destroyed.
at 20%.
We're doing damage, but it's not enough.
Their forward shield is draining.
Our
Oh
hull is-
man! No, it's all down to timing this. If the Enterprise had arrived
Simulated
earlier, I
ship
think it would
has
have been
been
destroyed.
Ending simulation.